Hi guys! Welcome sa Engineered Math Channel. So ang topic natin ngayon is for Advanced Engineering Mathematics, which is complex numbers in rectangular, polar, and exponential forms, Part 2. So kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung Part 1, ililink ko na lang sa description para mapanood nyo muna, para meron na kayong idea about this lesson. So ito yung mga discuss natin sa Part 1. Yung mga formula of complex numbers in rectangular, polar, and exponential form. Okay? Tapos ito yung mga relationship. R is equal to the modulus or the magnitude of C equal to the square root of x squared plus y squared. X is equal to R cosine theta. Y is R sine theta. And theta is arctan y over x. So, theta naman is yung argument. Yan. Tapos yung principal value ng theta is between negative pi and pi inclusive. Tapos sa bawat quadrant, may kanya-kanya tayong formula for theta. So ito yung quadrant 1. So may principal value tayo plus 2 pi n. Ito yung general form. For n is equal to 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 or integers. So ito naman sa quadrant 2, formula for theta. Quadrant 3, formula for theta, and quadrant 4, formula for theta. So, panoorin nyo na lang yung part 1 and discuss ko naman yon yung mga concepts dito sa topic. So, nakapag-solve na rin tayo ng hanggang problem number 3. Okay? So, ang ang direction natin dito is write the given complex numbers in polar form and exponential form. So, bibigay sa atin dito is mga rectangular form ng complex numbers, tas i-convert natin to polar and exponential. So, tuloy natin. Let's have problem number 4. For number 4, we have z is equal to 6i. So, purely imaginary lang siya. Pwede natin tong isulat as 0, yung real part, plus 6i, yung imaginary. So, para ma-visualize natin, i-plot natin sa complex plane. So, meron tayong imaginary axis and real axis. So, dahil purely imaginary lang siya, maglalay lang yan sa imaginary axis. Which is, dapat, kung ito yung origin, 6 units above the origin. So, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ito. So, ito si Z equal to 6i. Okay? Kasi 0 yung real part mo, so maglalay talaga siya sa imaginary axis. So, kapag kinonect mo ngayon yung origin to the point Z, magkakaroon ka ng segment which should have a length of R. Or that will be the modulus or the length or yung absolute value nitong Z. Okay? So, kailangan nating hanapin yung R which is equal siya sa, so by the way, ano yung value natin ng X? 0. Yung value natin ng Y, 6 sa rectangular form, di ba? So, ang formula na na-derive natin for R is equal to the square root of X squared plus Y squared, di ba? So, substitute natin yung X na 0, 0 squared, plus Y na 6, 6 squared. So, R is square root of 0 squared plus 6 squared, 0 plus 36, 36, or square root of 36 is 6. Or, by just looking dito sa drawing natin, kasi yung R is the length of the segment from the origin to the point. Since straight siya, vertical segment, so kung ano yung imaginary number natin, which is 6, yun na rin dapat yung length netong segment from origin to the point Z, or yung R nga. Okay? Pero, you can always use the derived formula using Pythagorean. So, same lang yung makukuha nyo. Paano naman sa theta? So, sa theta, pwede na lang natin yung i-observe or malaman yung theta by observation. Diba yung theta is the angle between the positive real axis and the segment form. Ito yung from the origin to the point. So, anong gagamitin nating value? 90 degree, di ba? Yan yung theta. Angle between the positive real axis and the segment from the origin to the point Z. So, by observation, yung theta natin is 90 degree or di ba sabi natin we usually give the angle in, hindi siya in degree, pwede naman in degree pero usually in radian. So, 90 degree or in radian, that's pi over 2. So, therefore, yung polar form natin is, pwede siyang isulat as R cosine theta plus I sin theta, di ba? Or R cis theta or R angle theta. So, therefore, yung given natin na 6i is equal to yung 6, yung R is 6 times the cosine theta which is pi over 2 plus I sin pi over 2. Tapos, kapag R cis theta, R cis, substitute nyo yung R6, tapos yung theta, pi over 2. And then, in R angle theta form, that's 6 angle pi over 2. Ito yung principal value. Principal value means na yung theta na ginamit nyo is principal value ng argument. Nasa range ng negative pi to pi inclusive. Pero kung kukuhain natin yung general form, so magdadagdag lang tayo ng 2 pi n dito sa mga theta natin na pi over 2. So, bale, 6i is 6 times cosine pi over 2 plus 2 pi n plus I sin pi over 2 plus 2 pi n. And 6 is pi over 2 plus 2 pi n and 6 angle pi over 2 plus 2 pi n. So, dinagdagan lang natin yung mga pi over 2 lahat ng 2 pi n. So, para maging general form. Tapos, yung n natin is integer 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2. Okay, kasi 'di ba sabi ko sa lesson 1, sa part 1 nito is multi-valued yung ating complex number. Yung theta niya pwedeng maraming values. Okay? Next, paano sa exponential? So, sa exponential form, z is equal to r e raised to I theta lang, di ba? So, bale, 6i is equal to, ano yung r? 6. And then, e raised to I theta which is pi over 2. Or, sige, pi over 2i. So, ito yung principal value. Pero kung i-general form natin, so, dadagdagan lang natin tong pi over 2, magpa-plus lang ng 2 pi n. So, 6i is equal to 6 e raised to pi over 2 plus 2 pi n times I. Again, for n is 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot. So, pwede nating i-check sa calcu. So, punta tayo sa mode 2, tapos lagay nyo yung mode ng angle sa radian, shift set up 4. So, ang i-input natin is yung complex number na 6i in rectangular form, diba? 6i equal, and then, press ups, tapos 1 for the R angle theta. Ayun. So, yung 6 is the modulus and the theta is 1/2 pi or pi over 2. So, same lang sa sagot. Actually, pwede nyo naman laging gamitin na lang si calcu to check. Pero dahil inaral pa natin yung concept, kaya kino-complete solution natin. Okay? Ginagamit talaga natin yung formula. Sige, next. Number 5. So, kung yung z naman natin is 1 plus I. Sige, so i-plot muna natin para ma-visualize nyo. So, pag 1 plus I, meron na siyang real at imaginary. So, imaginary and real axis. So, positive 1, ibig sabihin 1 unit sa right ng origin. Tapos, positive 1i, or ibig sabihin 1 unit pataas sa origin. So, pag kinuha niyo yung intersection nito, that's the z, which is the 1 plus I. So, pag kinonect nyo ngayon yung segment from the origin to this point C, ito yung R natin, yung length. Tapos, yung theta dapat manggagaling from the positive real axis to that segment na to. So, that will be the theta. So, hanapin natin ngayon yung R. R is square root of x squared plus y squared. So, bali yung x is 1. Yung y is 1 din kasi I lang tayo. So, R is square root of 1 squared plus 1 squared. Square root ng 1 squared, 1 plus 1 squared, 2. So, yan na yan. Square root of 2. And then, for the theta, yan. So, dapat kabisado yung formula for the theta. So, sa first quadrant tayo, di ba? Kapag first quadrant, ang formula natin is arctangent ng y over x. So, ito yung principal value. So, theta is arctangent ng y over x, 1 over 1, which is arctan ng 1. And what is the arctan of 1? 45 degree, di ba? So, sige, gamitin natin ng calcu. Arctan of 1, pi over 4 or 45 degree. Yan. So, therefore, yung magiging polar form na natin is 1 plus I is equal to R square root of 2 times cosine theta pi over 4 plus I sine pi over 4. Or in R cis theta form, square root of 2 cis pi over 4. In R angle theta form, square root of 2 angle pi over 4. So, principal value. Kapag general value, dadagdagan nyo ng plus 2 pi lahat ng mga pi over 4. So, 1 plus I is square root of 2 times cosine pi over 4 plus 2 pi n plus I sine pi over 4 plus 2 pi n and square root of 2 cis pi over 4 plus 2 pi n and square root of 2 angle pi over 4 plus 2 pi n. For n is integer, 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot dot dot. Okay, for exponential form naman, so 1 plus I is, di ba, R e raised to I theta form. So, ang R natin is square root of 2. Tapos yung theta natin is pi over 4. Or sulat ko na lang as pi over 4i. Again, this is the principal value. Kapag general form, dadagdagan nyo lang to ng plus 2 pi n. So, square root of 2 e raised to pi over 4 plus 2 pi n I. For n is 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot dot dot. Sige, check natin sa calcu. Input natin yung 1 plus I. Again, dapat nasa mode 2. Tapos yung degree nung ay yung angle nung calcu is naka-radian mode. Shift set up 4. Yan. So input nyo 1 plus I equal and then ups 1 R angle theta. Ayun. So square root of 2 angle pi over 4. Same. Okay, next. Number 6. Paano kung z is 5 minus 5i? So, pag i-graph natin or ipa-plot natin yung point sa complex plane, So, imaginary and real axis. Bale, ang x natin is 5, yung real part. Yung imaginary part natin is -5. So, positive yung real part. So, bilang ng 5 unit sa kanan from the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tapos negative yung imaginary bilang ng 5 unit sa baba ng origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yan. So, ang intersection natin is ito. So, ito si Z, 5 minus 5i. So, pag kinonect natin yung origin to this point, ito yung R natin. Okay, tapos, yung theta saan niya ilalagay? So, dahil nasa quadrant 4 tayo, dapat yung theta nandito, para pasok siya sa principal value na negative pi less than theta less than or equal to pi. Okay? So, kuhain ngayon natin yung R. R is the square root of x squared plus y squared. So, square root ng x is 5 squared plus y is -5 squared. So, square root ng 5 squared is 25 plus -5 quantity squared, 25. So, square root ng 25 plus 25, 50. So, bale, square root ng 2 times 25, lalabas yung 25 sa square root 5. Sige, 5 tapos may iwan si 2 sa square root. So, ito yung exact value ng R, 5 square root of 2. Then, for the theta, so kapag fourth quadrant, ano yung formula natin? Diba, arctangent ng y over x, principal value. Okay, yung na-discuss ko dito sa formula. Quadrant 4, diba? Okay. Quadrant 4. Arctan ng y over x. Tapos kapag quadrant 3, ito, arctan ng y over x minus pi, principal value, pag general value plus 2 pi n. Tapos second quadrant, arctan ng y over x plus pi, principal value, plus 2 pi n general form. And yung quadrant 1, yung na-discuss natin dun sa previous problem, arctan ng y over x. Okay? So, same lang yung quadrant 1 tsaka quadrant 2. Quadrant 1 tsaka quadrant 4 pala, sorry. So, ipapalit nyo na yung value ngayon ng x and y. Bale, y natin is -5. Yung x natin is +5. So, bale, theta is arctan of -1. So, ano yung arctan ng -1? Arctan of -1 is -pi/4. So, di ba pasok yung -pi/4 sa principal value. Okay, dito sa interval. Yan. So, kapag sinulat na natin yung polar form, so, yung complex number natin, 5 minus 5i is, r is 5 square root of 2, then times the cosine of -pi/4 plus I sine -pi/4. Or 5 angle square root of 2 cis -pi/4. Or 5 square root of 2 angle -pi/4. So, this is the principal value. Pag general form naman, or general values, sige, dadagdagan lang natin tong -pi/4 ng plus 2 pi n. So, 5 minus 5i is 5 square root of 2 times cosine -pi/4 plus 2 pi n plus I sine -pi/4 plus 2 pi n. Then, 5 square root of 2 cis -pi/4 plus 2 pi n and 5 square root of 2. Angle, negative pi over 4 plus 2 pi n. For n is 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot dot dot. Integers. Next, so yung exponential form naman niya, so 5 minus 5i is r e raised to I theta, di ba? So yung r natin is 5 square root of 2 and yung theta natin is negative pi over 4. Or gawin ko siyang negative pi over 4i. Principal value. Yung general value or general form, aada niya lang ng 2 pi n yung negative pi over 4. So 5 minus 5i is equal to 5 square root of 2 e raised to negative pi over 4 plus 2 pi n quantity times I. Again, for n, integer 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot dot dot. Sige, so check natin sa calcu. Punta niya sa mode 2. Tapos yung angle is naka-radian, shift set up 4. So input natin tong 5 minus 5i. So 5 minus 5i. Yan, and then ups 1. Okay, di ba? 5 square root of 2, angle negative pi over 4. Tama. Okay, next. Number 7. Negative square root of 3 plus I. So, pag ginraph natin yan, ito yung origin, imaginary, and real. So, ano yung real part natin or yung x? Si negative square root of 3. Ano si y natin or yung imaginary part, 1i, I or 1i, therefore y is 1. So, pag ginrap or pinlat natin yung z, bale negative square root of 3 units from the to the left from the origin kasi negative. Ilan yung negative square root of 3? Approximately 1.73. So, let's say 1, 2, lagpas ng kalahati. Ito. Okay. Negative square root of 3. Tapos yung y, 1 unit above the origin kasi 1. Let's say ito yung 1. So, ang intersection niyan is ito. So, ito si z equal to negative square root of 3 plus I. So, pag kinonect nyo yung origin to that point, C, ito yung magiging R nyo, yung length ng segment. So, saan natin ilalagay yung theta? So, dito. From the origin going to the segment. Okay. So, ano yung value natin ng R? Square root ng x squared plus y squared. So, square root ng x is negative square root of 3 tapos is squared plus y squared is 1. 1 squared. So, bale, positive 3, no? Plus 1 square root of 3 plus 1, 4, 2. So, modulus is 2. And then, yung argument theta, paano kapag quadrant 2? Quadrant 2 kasi tayo, di ba? Ang formula natin kanina, dun sa pinakita ko, is arctan ng y over x plus pi. Principal value. So, ipa-plug in na lang natin yung value ng y tsaka x, which is y is 1, x is negative square root of 3. So, 1 over negative square root of 3 plus pi. Sige, so gamitan natin ng calcu. arctan of positive 1 over negative square root of 3 plus pi. 5/6 pi. Okay? So, theta is 5/6 pi. Again, siya yung principal value. Okay? So, therefore, kapag kinuha na natin yung polar form, so yung z natin, negative square root of 3 plus I is r, ano yung r? 2. 2 tapos times cosine theta 5/6 pi plus I sine 5/6 pi. And then 2 cis 5/6 pi or 2 angle 5/6 pi. So this is the principal value. So kapag general value na natin, aadan nyo lang yan ng yung 5/6 pi, aadan nyo lang ng 2 pi n. So negative square root of 3 plus I is 2 cosine 5/6 pi plus 2 pi n plus I sine 5/6 pi plus 2 pi n. Okay? Or 2 cis 5/6 pi plus 2 pi n and 2 angle 5/6 pi plus 2 pi n. For n equal to 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot. Okay, so yan yung general form. Next, for exponential form, so negative square root of 3 plus I is r is 2 and then e raised to I theta 5/6 pi or gawin ko na lang 5/6 pi I. So this is the principal value. Then yung general value or general form, bale dadagdagan nyo lang ng plus 2 pi n yung 5/6 pi. So negative square root of 3 plus I is 2 e raised to 5/6 pi plus 2 pi n I. Again, for n, 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot. So check natin sa calcu kung tama. Mode 2 uli, complex. Tapos shift setup, gawin yung radian yung mode ng angle. So input natin yung negative square root of 3 plus I. Negative square root of 3 plus I equal. And then ups 1. Ayun. So 2 angle 5/6 pi. Tama, di ba? 2 angle 5/6 pi. Next, number 8. For number 8, what if z is equal to negative 2 minus 2 square root of 3i? So, ang x natin is yung real part negative 2, yung y natin, yung imaginary part, negative 2 square root of 3. So, pag ginraph natin or pinlat natin, dahil parehong negative yung real and imaginary, quadrant 1, di ba? Ay, quadrant 3 yan, di ba? So, plot natin yung negative 2, 2 units sa left ng origin. Let's say, 1, 2. Okay. Ano yung negative 2 square root of 3? Approximately, ano yan? Negative 2 square root of 3. Negative 3.46 or negative 3.5. Sige. 1, 2, 3 point something. Ito, 0.5. Yan. Tapos yung intersection nila, ito. Ito na si z is equal to negative 2 minus 2 square root of 3i. So, pag kinonect natin yung origin to this point, yan, ito yung r natin. yung length ng segment from the origin to that point, or yung modulus. Saan natin ilalagay yung theta kapag quadrant 3? So, kapag quadrant 3, dapat pag ganito. Pag ganito yung theta natin. Okay, hindi pa ganito kasi hindi na yon pasok sa principal value na negative pi less than theta less than or equal to pi. So, ito yung pasok na value ng theta sa principal value. Dapat pa ganito yung rotation. Pa clockwise. So, kuhain natin yung r, square root ng x squared plus y squared. So, square root ng x, negative 2 squared plus y squared. Y is negative 2 square root of 3 squared. So, r is the square root of negative 2 quantity squared 4 plus negative 2 squared, negative 2 square root of 3 bale 4 times 3, di ba? Positive 12. So, square root of 4 plus 12 is 16. Square root of 16 is 4. Okay. Paano yung theta naman? Argument. Formula is kapag quadrant 3, arctan y over x minus pi. Diba? Pag quadrant 3 minus pi, ito yung principal value. So, substitute natin arctan ng y, which is negative 2 square root of 3 over x, which is negative 2 minus pi. Sige, input na natin sa calcu arctan of negative 2 square root of 3 over negative 2 minus pi. Negative 2/3 pi. Okay? Negative 2/3 pi. So, di ba pasok siya sa interval na theta is in between negative pi and pi. So, para principal value. Yan. Pwede na nating makuha yung polar form. So, yung polar form for negative 2 minus 2 square root of 3i is, so, r, 4, and then cosine theta, negative 2/3 pi, plus I sine theta, negative 2/3 pi. Or 4 cis, negative 2/3 pi. Or 4 angle, negative 2/3 pi. So, this is the principal value. Ginamit natin yung theta as the principal value. And then, yung general value or general form, aadan lang natin ng 2 pi n yung mga negative 2/3 pi. So, negative 2 minus 2 square root of 3i is 4 cosine negative 2/3 pi plus 2 pi n plus I sine negative 2/3 pi plus 2 pi n. And then 4 cis negative 2/3 pi plus 2 pi n. Then 4 angle negative 2/3 pi plus 2 pi n. Again, for n is integers 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot. Okay, next, kapag exponential form naman, so negative 2 minus 2 square root of 3i is r, 4, and then e raised to I theta, which is negative 2/3 pi. Or gawin ko na lang siyang negative 2/3 pi I. So, this is the principal value. General value or general form is add nyo lang ng plus 2 pi n yung negative 2/3 pi. So, 4e raised to negative 2/3 pi plus 2 pi n I. For n is 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot. Sige, check natin sa calcu kung tama. Lagay nyo yung mode ng calcu sa 2. Mode 2. Tapos yung mode ng angle, shift setup, lagay nyo sa 4 radian. So, input lang natin tong negative 2 minus 2 square root of 3i. So, negative 2 minus 2 square root of 3i equal, and then ups 1 for our angle theta. Ayun. So, tama. 4 angle negative 2 pi over 3. Okay, next. Number 9. Paano kapag z is 3 over negative 1 plus I? Yan. Kapag hindi naka A plus BI form or hindi naka Z is X plus YI form, may quotient kasi tayo, di ba? I-ano muna natin, i-divide muna natin. So, apply nyo yung naturo ko for division of complex numbers. So, anong gagawin kapag nagdi-divide? Di ba, i-multiply both numerator and denominator by the complex conjugate ng denominator. Which is, kokopya nyo lang yung real part, negative 1, tapos yung opposite sign ng imaginary or additive inverse. Kung positive I siya, dapat opposite sign niya negative I. Then copy nyo lang sa numerator, tapos i-multiply nyo. So z is, so 3 times negative 1 minus I, distribute nyo lang yung 3. 3 times negative 1, negative 3. 3 times negative I, negative 3i. Over, so kapag conjugate of each other ang minumultiply sa denominator, difference of 2 squares na lang yon. So, diba, square nyo yung real part or yung first term na negative 1, so negative 1 quantity squared, then minus the square nung imaginary part or the second term I, so I squared. Then simplify sa negative 3 minus 3i over negative 1 quantity squared is positive 1 minus I squared, alam na natin yan, that's negative 1, di ba? So, magiging negative 3 minus 3i over 1 minus negative 1, positive 1. So, z is negative 3 minus 3i over 1 plus 1, 2. Or kapag dinistribute nyo yung 2, divide each term on the numerator by 2, magiging negative 3 halves minus 3 halves I. So, pwede nyo i-check sa calcio kung tama. Mode 2, divide nyo 3 over negative 1 plus I equals. Yan. Negative 3 halves minus 3 halves I. Yan. So, nakaano na siya, x plus yi form, di ba? So, pwede na natin gawin yung ginawa natin kanina. Bale, yung x is negative 3 halves, yung y is negative 3 halves din. So, kuhain natin yung modulus r, square root ng x squared plus y squared. So, square root ng x is negative 3 halves squared plus y is negative 3 halves squared. So, square root ng negative 3 halves squared magiging positive 3 squared 9 over 2 squared 4. So, same lang dito. So, magiging square root ng bale 18 over 4, right? So, square root ng 18 over square root ng 4. Itong square root ng 18, pwedeng 9 times 2. Tapos yung square root ng 4 is 2. Bale, lalabas yung 9 sa square root 3 over 2. Tapos is square root of 2. Okay, ito yung modulus. Next, yung theta naman, anong quadrant tayo? Quadrant 3, di ba? Kasi parehong negative yung imaginary tsaka real part. Ang formula natin kapag quadrant 3 for the argument theta is arc tan y over x minus pi. So, substitute nyo lang arctan ng y. Pareho sila na, di ba? Negative 3 halves saka si x din. So, negative 3 halves over negative 3 halves minus pi. So, ilan yan? Ito makakancel, 1 na lang, di ba? So, arctan ng 1 minus pi. Arctan ng 1 minus pi. Negative 3/4 pi. So, pwede na nating makuha yung polar form. Polar form is, so, ano tayo? Negative 3 halves minus negative 3 halves I, no? So, negative 3 halves minus 3 halves I is R. 3 halves is square root of 2 times cosine theta negative 3/4 pi plus I sine theta negative 3/4 pi. Or 3 halves square root of 2 cis negative 3/4 pi. Or last 3 halves angle negative 3/4 pi. So, principal value. Next, kapag kinuha nyo yung general form or general value, bale, add nyo lang ng plus 2 pi n yung mga negative 3/4 pi. So, negative 3 halves minus 3 halves I is 3 over 2 square root of 2 cosine of negative 3/4 pi plus 2 pi n plus I sine negative 3/4 pi plus 2 pi n. Then, 3 halves square root of 2 cis negative 3/4 pi plus 2 pi n. Then, 3 halves, ay kulang to ng 3 halves square root of 2 angle negative 3/4 pi. So, 3 halves square root of 2 angle negative 3/4 pi plus 2 pi n. For n is integers 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot. General form. So, next yung exponential form. So, negative 3 halves minus 3 halves I is R 3 halves square root of 2. Then, e raised to I theta, which is negative 3/4 pi. Or, gawin ko na lang negative 3/4 pi I. Principal value. Kapag general form naman, so negative 3 halves minus 3 halves I is 3 halves square root of 2 e raised to, lagyan niya lang ng plus 2 pi n yung negative 3/4 pi. So, e raised to negative 3/4 pi plus 2 pi n quantity times I. For n is 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 dot. So, check na natin sa calcu kung tama. Bale, ang i-input natin, sige, input natin yung pinaka given talaga, yung 3 over negative 2, negative 1 plus I. So, punta tayo sa mode 2, then shift setup 4 for region. So, input nyo yung 3 over negative 1 plus I. Okay. Tapos, ups 1 for our angle theta. Ayun. So, same, di ba? 3 square root of 2 over 2 angle negative 3/4 pi. Okay. Yan. So, pang-check nyo talaga tong calcu kung tama yung manual computation nyo. So, nakasolve din tayo ngayon ng 9 problems so far na tayo, no? Sige, so tutuloy na lang natin. Let's have part 3 pa dito sa topic natin na to, complex numbers in rectangular, polar, and exponential forms. So, abangan nyo yung part 3. Mag-subscribe lang kayo guys sa YouTube channel natin, Engineered Math. Lilink ko na lang sa description yung mga past video tutorials ko sa Advanced Engineering Mathematics, pati yung pinaka-playlist na rin sa Advanced Engineering Mathematics para mapanood nyo lahat ng video tutorials natin simula sa umpisang lesson hanggang sa dulong lessons nyo for Advanced Math. Para meron na kayong video tutorial playlist guide from our YouTube channel, Engineered Math, para sa buong subject nyo na Advanced Engineering Mathematics. So, pwede nyo na lang i-binge watch, i-marathon, pag kailangan nyong mag-review or mag-advance study. Yan. So, sige, good luck sa mga nagtitake ng Advanced Engineering Mathematics, ha? Kayang-kaya nyo yan. Basta mag-aral lang mabuti and mag-solve ng maraming problems, parang ginagawa natin sa video tutorials. And syempre, gawin yung guide yung video tutorials ko sa YouTube. I-binge watch nyo lang yung playlist ko sa Advanced Engineering Mathematics. Okay, so sige, hanggang dito na lang muna. See you on my next video tutorial. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.